This blog is being brought to you by Exclusive Vodka. Exclusively yours.
Marquise, what's up, man? Let's get the show started, man. Let's go!
Yo, even after all the shit that Rada stirred up this weekend, even Rada had to stop and look over on the other side of the fence like, what the fuck is going on over there? Tay Roc and Miss Hustle, I'm choosing my words carefully, have reignited.
Why you do that? Why you do that?
You know what reignited mean, my nigga? They have reignited this situation that's been brewing for a while. I have sat with this information for months now, and I just couldn't find the proper time to deliver this information. None of what happened yesterday for that whole hour and a half was I unaware of. Pretty much none of it, to be honest. Now, them pictures and them text messages and shit, obviously, I don't know nothing about that. But I've been tracking this story.
I'm always watching.
I've been watching it since it first kind of kicked off. And I held on to this information and this blog for months now. And there's people in the background who know that I kind of talked about it with. So before we get into this shit, some things are just above my pay grade. And I'm well aware of the fact that it's only one way to kick off this level of drama. What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking the fuck in with another blog. Lord have mercy. Y'all already know what the fuck this one is, man. You already know what this is about. I don't even know where to begin with this shit. I really don't, bro. Because what started out as one thing, I was certain what this was all about, has turned into even more shit than I anticipated.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
It has evolved. Like within an hour and a half of IG lives and some fucking Instagram posts, this is some whole other shit now. So let me go through this story, but we're going to backtrack, okay? All right, follow me as much as you possibly can. I'm doing this, and like I said in the intro, I've had these videos for months. I connected all these dots a long time ago, and at the time it just didn't make sense to put this out because the energy wasn't surrounding it. But it's here now, and I've been watching, I've been tracking.
I'm always watching.
And now it makes sense to just kind of lay this out. So I'm basically just doing this for those who are lost, who don't really understand just what the fuck is going on and why this is happening. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I'm still just as lost as y'all. But we gonna get through this shit together. If you here for Hustle, you sit on this side. If you here for Rock, you sit on that side. Let's get comfortable. So let's start with this. The dots connected for me when I saw Miss Hustle on Math's Expert Opinion. It just, like, the light bulb just went the fuck off and everything just started to make sense. But the reason it started making sense is because Hustle was in complete contradiction of things I remember her saying a long time ago. Mind you, I'm a blogger. I watch other members of media. I watch their content. not only to stay in the loop, but to also know what other bloggers is talking about, so I'm not saying the same things they saying and shit like that. I remember distinctly Miss Hustle sitting on the couch talking about the Rum Nitty situation after Rum Nitty gave up that round against Tay-Rock about the tranny. Now, if you've been following along with things that have happened over the course of last night, Tay-Rock has since said everybody who has brought up the tranny situation in their battle might as well take this L because Hustle has been lying on me. And don't forget, I'm not done with Hustle. Give me a second. Everybody has been lying on me, and these allegations are false. Hustle been playing with my name. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. That's not what this is about. Rock, you innocent until proven guilty, my nigga. Until some concrete proof come out, you are innocent, bro. Back to Hustle, though. Hustle has some things to say about Rum Nitty, right? Hustle is sitting on Math Show saying that she was talking to Rum Nitty like 4 years now. Well, the battle with Tay-Rock was only like 3 years ago. So you've been talking to Nitty before that battle happened. But when you sat on the couch, you said that you didn't tell him that. But y'all been talking. You said on Math Show that y'all was friends. And y'all been talking and stuff. Just as friends. So what would make me think that you wouldn't tell him that? The contradiction is you saying one thing here, which kind of don't make sense that Nitty would just make this up. If y'all been talking this fucking long, why would he just get this information out of thin air and say your name? Why?
We was talking for like 4 years.
What? That's a whole relationship. Get her out of here, man.
What do you mean? Like, we friends.
Y'all friends?
No, we was friends for like, talking and shit like that.
It's all facts. Y'all better hands up, so it's all facts.
Like, talking and shit like that.
Yeah, so you see Rum Nitty King.
If he did, why you put my name? To make it sound believable? I never told you that. We friends.
Y'all friends?
No, we was friends for like, talking and shit like that.
You got some explaining to do. Now, I swear to God, Miss Hustle told me you was out here fucking with a tranny she knew. And I want y'all to ask her, too. Said that they three-wayed you while her and Dan Bars was at the booth.
I called him on the three-way. Miss Hustle, the battle rapper, she heard it out her own mouth. She was in the studio or she was around some other battle rap guys at the time. And she had it on speakerphone, so they also heard it. But I don't know per se what their names are.
So he know, too. Swear to God that ain't true.
Swear to God.
And then Hustle basically confirms it tonight and says, I've been lying for Rock for years.
I have no reason to cap on Rock's name. I never wanted to battle Rock. I wanted to battle Hitman. This is just beyond me. I kept your secret for, 5 years? Every time somebody asked me about it, I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Like, that's that.
Years. Isn't 3 more than 1? That's years. 4 is more than 1. That's years. So the dots just started fucking connecting. Now, I want to give Battle Truth his credit on this because he took it upon himself to have at least 2 or 3 different episodes with this transgender person.
Because at the end of the day, he's still packing a penis with nuts.
In order to get to the bottom of the situation. But my memory serves me that a video surfaced from this person before Battle Truth decided to get involved. And this is just some of the things that the transgender had to say.
And it was like, are we from Baltimore? So I'm like, well, let me go see. So I ain't never seen him before or anything like that. So I'm like, let me go see what's up with him. So I found him on Facebook. So I inboxed him and we started talking. And he was telling me how he wanted to see me. He told me he lived in Edgewood where he lived with his mother. I was actually considering going over there. But I was like, I gotta tell him what I am because I wasn't sure if he knew that I was a transsexual or not. So what had happened was I had told him, and when I told him, you know, I'm like, I'm not what you think I am. He was like, I'm a transsexual. So when I told him, he was just like, all right, like.
Now, last night when the transgender was trying to explain the interaction that he had with Tay-Rock, allegedly, I wasn't interested in this shit because I heard all this before, months ago, like I said. Months ago. When Hustle tried to corroborate the story with Dan Buzz that this all was legit and it all was true and it happened the way that she said it happened, he didn't want no parts of saying yes flat out that Hustle was telling the truth.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna call you Jack, Mo.
He fucks with Tay-Rock apparently, and he don't want to go there with it. But obviously he was involved and he was there, so he trying to keep himself from being the enemy on either side. But because he fuck with Rock and he fuck with Hustle, he basically just bowed out the situation, and he basically was like, look, I just want to see y'all battle. Let's speak on that aspect real quick. Here's what y'all need to know. As much as Hustle has been keeping this secret, so to speak, that she says she has, or that she been keeping quiet for Rock, it ain't been that fucking much of a secret. It ain't been that quiet. Other battle rappers know about this shit.
He just wanted some head or whatever. He
got some head or something, right?
I won't say the actual sex act went
Well, they
on,
like them,
okay,
right?
But there was a sex act.
I don't know, but I know it was like.
Rock don't want to battle me, and he trust me.
It's worth something.
I'm just telling you, like, a lot of niggas just won't play with me at all. They won't talk crazy to me. They won't battle me.
Cause you got something in the stash box.
All right, so if you battled a nigga, you would bring it up?
Definitely.
That's a fact.
I'll bring the person.
Rock don't want to battle me, and he trust me.
We found out you be in Baltimore, bro.
We found out you be in Baltimore, bro.
I didn't know what you had. Yo, talk about yo.
I ain't fucking with
Yo,
that,
edit
man.
this because
No, all I
it's
saw.
bad that Hustle's here right now.
Clearly, you got Math and Verb joking about it. And for a while, after watching that clip on Math's show, I really started thinking to myself, Verb has interest in this situation. I think Verb wants this battle. And then after Tay-Rock battled Daylight, Verb was like, I want to battle Dracula. And immediately I started thinking, okay, he wants to take this battle because he knows about this situation, and I'm thinking he knows more than what he actually said in that episode. It just wasn't in his place or the timing for him to say what he knows about it. So he's not going to speak on it then. But Verb has more than once made subtle little mentions, if you was paying attention over this past year or so, that he's well aware that this type of shit has been going on.
To like have transsexuals say they try to fuck me. I don't get the luxury.
Here we go.
No, we are gonna do that. We are gonna do that.
You can talk. I'm just saying.
Okay, listen. Okay,
You can say whatever you want.
Let me break it. If you're not from the East Coast, you don't get luxuries, and that's just a fact. Verb cannot have transsexuals saying they trying to fuck him. Verb cannot say I don't know how to.
This ain't breaking news to him. And I thought that was probably a motivating force for Verb because it's like, I got something on this nigga. At least he think he do. So, you gotta pay attention to everything that's fucking moving and watching battle rap, bro. You have to. Because shit is gonna be said that might go over your head. And if for 1 second you think it just went by and it didn't mean shit, you better backtrack and do some investigating and figure out what the fuck that shit meant. I saw what Caps had to say, and I gotta agree with Caps.
But I am saying that story has definitely been in battle rap for some years now. For some years. And the main middleman behind all of this is Miss Hustle. So for you to be trying to come at Miss Hustle was just like, yo, my nigga, like, yo, all right. So that means it's not true. I take it. Because if it's true, I would stay the fuck away from Miss Hustle. I would give her social distance. You dig what I'm saying?
If this is true, if there's truth to this, literally in any fucking capacity, you gotta be a psychopath to challenge this girl that this shit is false. In some aspect, you gotta deny this and fight it off. And I understand that if you don't want it to stick. But to challenge her or to say her name or breathe the breath that even might have her name in it is just crazy now. Whether it be battling, you just mad, whatever the circumstances, because if she got this level of information, why would you risk it all and put yourself in a situation where you now gotta fight your way out of this? It just don't make any sense to do that. There is one major part of this that I just don't understand here. And this is where I get lost. I don't understand what the falling out was between Tay Roc and Hustle. I'm clueless on that part. Because for somebody to hold this story for this long, something went wrong and things had to have been said or done to get Miss Hustle to a point that when she got up on Mav's show, she was this forthcoming with the information. I just don't know what it could have been. Somewhere I missed something that happened where they are no longer friends and she's willing to test Roc and challenge Roc if it come down to that and put him on blast. Here's a clip of the transgender secretly recording Hustle during a conversation that they was having. It's not crystal clear, but if you're listening, you can hear Hustle saying, yo, that man has a family and I don't want to do that or whatever. And I never understood this clip. What I didn't realize was that this is the time period that the transgender was speaking about tonight. There was a time where Hustle and the transgender didn't get along no more and they was beefing for like a year or something like that, right? And I guess the beef is because the transgender decided that he wanted to come out and say all of this stuff and he wanted Hustle to back the story up, you know what I'm saying, and give it more momentum and give it more steam and get the word out.
Listen to Hustle.
Why this is important, I really don't know. I have no idea, and I know this is kind of off subject. And I ain't even defending it because it's none of my business. I don't give a shit. I really don't understand why transgender men go out of their way to out guys who are like fucking with them in the background. Like, if that's supposed to be y'all personal interaction, how come when shit goes south, they go out of their way to fucking out the person that they've been talking to, and they want to shame that person for interacting with them or being gay? But they get over super offended and fucking sensitive and mad when people talk about them for being gay. So they don't have a problem gay bashing a nigga when they doing it. But if somebody bash them for being gay or make them feel away, you crossing lines and you violating and you doing all this weird ass shit. And somewhere, this is what I don't understand. Somewhere along the line, that just became the case for this person. And I think Hustle still was cool at Roc at this point, clearly because of what she's saying. And she just wasn't willing to support that shit. She didn't want to back it. So this is what comes out of last night. Apparently, at some point, Tay Roc and Hustle might have had some level of interest for one another.
Grown as hell, man. Make a baby. Make a damn baby.
In some capacity, somewhat. Because there's different elements to this that I don't get. Just looking at some of the messages that I'm seeing Hustle put up, some of the things that I'm seeing Tay Roc put up. Tay Roc is posting messages that Hustle is like flirting with him, calling him babe, calling him bae, calling him baby, saying we should spend time together and shit like that. Now, I understand that women say certain shit, and for niggas that they fuck with, that they close with, they might call you babe or they might call you baby. It might not be on a level in which we intimate or that we fuck with each other, but at the same time they could say that. So these messages, I'm not saying Tay Roc is lying. I'm saying that these messages could just be that. But she's saying it quite a bit in these fucking messages that I'm seeing it. And it could also be true what Tay Roc is insinuating. Could very well be fucking true. Tay Roc also posted a video clip where he kissing Hustle on the cheek.
I love you more.
And she being real friendly, all wanting to smooch up. And if you look at this fucking video, it's not like she leaned in just like, I'ma let son give me a kiss on the cheek. Her lips is puckered up. And I'm almost willing to bet, just looking at this, the reason he don't kiss her on the lips is because he look high as shit. He look high out his fucking mind. And he probably don't realize that she got her lips all the way puckered the fuck up.
I love you more.
Now, how old this video is, I don't know. But shit is just coming out of the woodworks. During this fucking live, Hustle is posting images of shit that I'm not even gonna begin to fucking explain. She's posting messages that she's saying is from Tay Roc to somebody else that's saying some ungodly ass shit. And I'm not even going to try to explain them messages either. But they don't necessarily have Roc name on them. It is what it is. Tay Roc clearly has bullets in the clip. He posting pictures of Hustle with her fucking titty out.
Nakedness.
And under that caption, in the caption, he's saying, yo, basically, I got more where that came from. So, where I'm thinking, oh, this just a possible case of real life bled into battle rap. And then as a friend, Hustle tried to make sure that it didn't bleed any further into battle rap. And then the tranny,
He's still packing a penis with nuts.
he basically forced the hand for it to go further than that. Somewhere Roc made a turn left, I'm guessing, and now it's blown fully out of proportion, and it ain't no more keeping the horse in the stable. It's out. It's fucking go time. Beasley is in this fucking live, I guess, or texting Hustle saying, let's stop all the talking and let's make this a battle. Bruh, you're gonna be lucky to get that fucking far, because these niggas is not necessarily only talking about showing proof of audio and shit like that. Pictures is being posted of people being naked. Messages is being posted. Tay Roc's female friend is talking about some gang shit and fighting.
Would, W-O-O-D, would you fight? Would you fight? Me?
This shit's going way the fuck up, my nigga. It's not just battle rap no more, Beasley. You would be the luckiest nigga on earth to get it that far before some shit happened. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Niggas is ready to shoot. Niggas is ready to fight. It's trying to go left, like, before you get anywhere close to battling. So, my thing is this. Is this some lovers quarrel shit? I don't know. Is it just, like I said, some real life shit that bled into battle rap? I don't know. It seemed like it's a combination of the two and then some. My guess is that today, August the 5th, more shit's gonna come out because people gonna keep poking the bear, pause for those niggas that need it, and it's gonna lead to more shit coming out. More pictures, more messages, more texts, more whatever the fuck. Maybe more lives, more yelling, more arguing. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna close it with this. We sat on that fucking live for an hour and a half, going back and forth between Rock and Hustle. And Hustle never generated this audio that she swore she had when this shit all started tonight. Now, I'm assuming she said all that because in her mind, she was going to easily get Dan Bars to just bring this audio out, and it was going to be the end-all be-all to the situation. And like I said before, Dan Bars is like, nah, I'm not producing no nothing. I ain't got nothing. We ain't doing that. So, is the audio going to be enough proof for some people? Yeah. Is that's what they going to need to be proof? Yeah. Is there going to be a lot of niggas who don't believe shit Hustle saying and still think it's a lot of falsehood to this? Because if you look at it, messages that don't have no names ain't proof. It just ain't proof. Pictures that don't have no faces, it ain't proof. So unless you got audio where niggas can hear Tay Rock's voice, I don't think you really got this nigga pinned in the corner. Clearly she knows this tranny because she was able to bring the tranny on live and make a movie out of this shit last night. So could she bring this tranny to the battle? If they battle? Yeah. But how is that any different than what just happened tonight? What is the tranny gonna do on stage that's gonna make a fucking difference? What is the tranny gonna say in a battle that you didn't get a chance to say already over this past year? I don't fucking know. So again, in this moment, in this instance, you still gotta err with caution. And caution says Tay Rock has to remain innocent until proven guilty. Y'all be the fucking judge, man. You tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me what the fuck you think about it. I feel like I explained this to the best of my fucking abilities. If you don't get this and it's still hard for you to follow along, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm going to close this shit the same way I always do. It's your man, Fat Boy, signing the fuck off. I respect the culture. I advise you to do the same. Hey, yo, Posey! My motherfucking lope. Take us home, cuz.
Hey, I'm a real nigga with 6,000.